Just a quick one, guys, before we get into today's video. We do have a lot of Rangers t-shirts available on our website. Do browse the collection by going to either rfcclothing.com or going down into the link in the description. Let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Rangers back in action again this weekend after that disappointing semi-final defeat. It is a fairly important run of games. I know there's nothing up for grabs, but it is a 3-5 games really for Rangers to, one, build that confidence up, and two, take a look at some players that are going to be a key part going into next season. So I don't write off these games as such. I know there is nothing to play for, as I said, but it is valuable free hit games, I suppose, to try things ahead of next season. Yesterday, of course, Michael Beale did address the media and spoke of a few things with regards to outgoings and incomings. And then, of course, this morning there has been a report with regards to Alfredo Morelos that we're going to be going through as well. So yeah, quite a bit of transfer news, if you like, on the front this morning. But yeah, let's go through what I've seen with regards to Alfredo Morelos. And basically, reports are stating this morning that obviously we know that they're leaving. We'll touch on what Michael Beale said with regards to Alfredo Morelos as well. But basically, reports are stating this morning that he has been offered a deal by some Italian clubs and some Spanish clubs. At the moment are unnamed, but has multiple offers and will most definitely be playing in new colours next season. So that's with regards to Alfredo Morelos. That's what's being said this morning, that multiple Italian clubs, multiple Spanish clubs have offered Alfredo Morelos a deal. But at the moment, at the time of recording, his future is not has not been decided. However, going on to that, Michael Beale basically said yesterday with regards to Alfredo Morelos and Ryan Kent that both of them hadn't been offered a new contract. Look, as time has gone on, we've always wanted Buffalo and Kent to stay at the football club, but just over the last few weeks, months, it just looks like they are uninterested and don't want to be part of Rangers Football Club. And basically, Beale has came out saying that all sides of the parties are mutually in the same position with regards to how they see this situation planning out, and stated that the club haven't offered them new deals. So it does look like they're both going to be leaving imminently. He also gave us an update with regards to the reports that came out a couple of nights ago with regards to Ryan Kent. Look, Ryan Kent has been linked to a fair few clubs, Burnley and Fenerbahce being the main ones. And a report basically stated in Turkey that he had agreed terms with the Turkish football club. However, Michael Beale has confirmed that that is not true and it is sort of lies. It doesn't sound true at all. And it went on to say in other reports this morning that Burnley are still the front runners and are still in contact with Ryan Kent. So it is likely that Ryan Kent will be going to the Premier League after his time at Rangers. So yeah, so just brushing up on there, Ryan Kent, Alfredo Morelos have not been offered a new contract. Alfredo's got multiple offers from Spain and in Italy. And then Ryan Kent, it looks as though he won't be going to Fenerbahce despite reports. And his likely destination is going to be Burnley. So fairly interesting there, if you like. Now, with regards to more interesting news with regards to incomings and moving forward, we've discussed those potential outgoings. But of course, Malik Tillman, he got injured in the semi-final against Celtic and obviously went off. And now it has been confirmed that he has returned back to his parent club, Bayern Munich, with a season-ending injury. Now, with regards to Malik Tillman, we know the situation. He is currently on loan, of course, but Rangers do have an exclusive option to buy, and that is around £5 million that they can complete the signing. However, Beale said, as it came out and been open and honest, that talks with Bayern have already progressed a few weeks ago and that he's already made a decision. The club want to sign Malik Tillman. However, yesterday did state that it would be on the player's side whether he wanted to join Rangers going into next season. So it's all on Malik Tillman's decision. Now, Tillman's one of them players that kind of divides fans ever so slightly. People were sort of like, we don't want to pay £5 million for him for someone that doesn't show up in big games, or people trying to say that he isn't worth the money. I've always said from the start, I think that would be great business buying Malik Tillman for £5 million. He's 20 years old. He's levels above any other 20, 21-year-old that we've got at the football club. And he's one of those players that I would love to see the club go out and buy. Yes, there's still parts of his game that he can make better. Of course, as you say, playing in, showing up a bit more in the big games, maybe taking a bit of pressure, playing under pressure, as I say, in those big occasions. But he's still a 20-year-old kid. The talent is there. He comes from a great pedigree in Bayern Munich. And if Rangers, as I say, Rangers can get that deal over the line, then that would be the first signing I would make this summer. That would be a really, really exciting deal. However, look, it comes down to the player now. I don't think money is the issue. I don't think Rangers have to not decide to buy Malik Tillman. I think Rangers are going to buy him and want to buy him. I'm going to submit an offer no matter what. But it comes down to Tillman. Does Tillman want to be playing for Rangers going into next season? Now, looking at his body language and the way he acts, my answer on that one would be, I don't know. I don't know if he would sign and stay in Scotland. You know, Scotland's one of those things, you know, he's one of those sorts of players that has obviously his bags full of a talent and has played at a decent level in the Bundesliga. And the thing with Scottish football, yes, you got a giant that is Glasgow Rangers, of course, and playing European football is great as well. We're guaranteed that at least the Europa League. But does he want to be playing against two banks of five every single week against St Mirren? And does he enjoy living in Glasgow? It's one of those situations, but it doesn't make me think. When the whole Ryan Kent situation was there, when we were going to buy him, I always felt that Ryan Kent wanted to be a Rangers player when we had him on loan. Giannis Hadji, the same one. But sometimes something strikes me a little bit that Malik Tillman hasn't really something in me just feels that maybe that he doesn't see his future at Rangers. So it'll be an interesting summer. I really do hope the guy does sign. However, I just think on his side, I think maybe that he might think that he can play in the Bundesliga or go to a different club. And to be fair, I'm being honest with you, I'm not saying disputing size of the club. Obviously, there's no club bigger than Glasgow Rangers. But what I'm saying is that he probably could play at a better level. Not to say I don't like to begrudge Scottish football, but let's be honest, apart from Rangers and Celtic, the league is rank rotten. So, I think he could be playing in the Bundesliga for a side. He could probably be playing in the Serie A at a high level as well. So I always think that it's going to be an interesting one. But my opinion on that, I do think Rangers should sign him. I do hope he does sign the contract. But anyway, Rangers fans, that's all we have for you today. That's with regards to Ryan Kent. He is not going to Fenerbahce. His likely move is Burnley. Alfredo Morelos, he's going to be going to... he's got multiple offers on the table, according to reports this morning from Italy and from Spain. But it looks like both of them aren't going to be signing. And then, of course, Malik Tillman has gone. Rangers have the exclusive option to buy, as we already know. But it's up to the player. Rangers will buy him, but it's up to the player if he wants to be playing for Rangers next season. That brings us then to today's video. Please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. We have also released Rangers t-shirts, so do browse the collection by going down to the link in the description or going to rfcclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.